to the channel. After my last video, you're probably thinking, why should you keep this car? Well, it is now fixed. Mercedes-Benz is now fixed. And I have to thank the guys at Thornhill Richmond Hill for helping me out there. What was replaced, and if you ever hear the noise, it was the middle bearing around the center shaft at the front of the engine. So that was the problem. Plus there was a little play in the CV shaft. Nothing wrong with the CV joint. No clunking, no clicking. It was grinding. And from the response from the tech, it was completely destroyed. How that could happen? I don't know. I've seen a couple videos online, and I've seen like Ford trucks and mostly trucks seem to have this kind of problem because they're pulling a load. I don't know. It's a weird part of the vehicle that seems to have some problems, but today I have something new. And this is what we're going to be doing today. I'm excited because I actually pulled the trigger and I purchased, just like the title says. Yeah, so let's get into installing it. And I don't know if I'm going to do a full video of the installation, considering another YouTuber named Flex also has a video on here on how to do the exact same thing. So if you guys want to watch his video there, you can. He's a bigger channel than I am, and he goes through some of the features there. My thing is going to be a little bit different because I have a retrofit screen built into my car. So remember, I have a digital retro screen built into my car that originally didn't come with my vehicle. So it'd be very interesting to see what features I'm going to have with this and what I'm going to lose, and then how I'm going to get them all back. So stay tuned for that. Here it is. The box is here. It came very fast. I was so surprised. It came in very fast, and don't mind my shoes here, my slippers. If you can see them. Anyways, I'm in the house. I'm not in the car, so let's take it out. Oh, look at that. This is the 10-inch screen. Now, some people got the 12-inch, and I think that's probably like that much bigger. And I don't want the 12-inch because I have performance paddles. And the performance paddles around the steering wheel, I almost get my fingers stuck in them sometimes, and they hurt. When you're turning the wheel and you get your finger stuck in it, it hurts. They're aluminum, and they're not sharp, but man, I didn't want them to compete with the space. So if you have the performance paddles, you may or may not have problems. I don't think you'll have problems, but for me specifically, in my hands, I didn't want to risk it. So I got the 10. And this 10 comes with it's supposed to come with all the features that are in the 12. Except I don't have the blue screen. And from what I understand, the blue screen is just a cover on here. That just covers the screen. But I did get the 1920 and not the 720 or whatever model it is. The 1920 resolution is supposed to be in this one. So let's see what it looks like. Almost looks like a Mercedes part. It's insane. There you go. So that's the car is for. All right. Yeah, well, that's the screen. What all that stuff means, I'm not sure. Anyway, so let's see what else is in the box. Oh, that's good. Look at this. Some people said there was no instructions. But it looks like there's instructions here. Let's just see what they look like. See these instructions. Oh, yeah. Okay. They tell you about the screen. I don't think they tell you how to install it. Yeah, no. They just tell you the screen. Okay. So it looks like we have the brackets. These are the new brackets that are to attach it to the car because you take out your old screen. And the old screen has this part here, this part already built into it. So you take that out. Here is the cables, and mine has Android, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay. But I'm not gonna. I have an Android phone, so yeah, I won't be activating Apple at all. Let's see some of these features here. Horn. I don't know why you would want any of these things, but reverse in. Yeah, this is going to be interesting installation. This looks like the GPS, the antenna, the microphone. There's something else here. I think this is the USB connector for the Android system. Yeah, there it is right there. Yes. So this is to convert from a coaxial or whatever you call it. Just plug in and to convert it to USB. Anyways, guys, that's what's in the box. There's nothing else. Now let's see how I'm going to install this. This will be interesting. Well, here's everything here, ready to go. Yeah, so it's installed. It wasn't easy. Or maybe it was easy. I don't know. Oh, guys, hey. So I know that my voice is not really clear and stuff like that because I'm just using my phone. You see? Using my phone. But, yeah, it's installed. Flush mounted. Oh, you can't even see that. Installed. So, if you look on the videos, you have to take this out. You know, down there is the, my glasses. Down there is the aux cable. This USB cable is not part of that gray box down there. Aux cable, and it's plugged in here. You can see I have my Apple product there. That's the only Apple product I have, and that's for the iPod. You have to take this out, which is not that hard. This is actually the easiest thing to take apart on this car. Doing the side lights back down there, they had the AMG, but they didn't have the light up, and I'm like, that's stupid. Why wouldn't you put the light up? It had the Mercedes ones originally, and I had to change that Mercedes, and they ordered the wrong one, but then I got the right one. I decided to do it myself, and yeah, that was hard to take those out. Wow, because the wiring is so tight down there. Anyways, back to this. You got to take this out, which is so easy. Like I said, you take this off. There's 2 bolts down here after. Take those 2 bolts off. That releases this part. And then you just lift this up from here. Just pull it up straight. And pull it down and just set it aside over here. I'm on the passenger side right now, so you guys can get a good picture of what the inside of the car looks like now. Video. Anyways, so once you're in there, the radio's here where the CD is. It's just a rectangular silver box, whatever. It has 2 screws, 1 screw here, 1 screw there on that side. You pull these screws out, but don't let the screws come out of the locking mechanism. There's like a little carrier that the screws sit in. It's the same as the ones for the screen. The screws sit in it. It just makes it a lot easier, and you don't lose the screws. And all you do is once it's in, you could either just pull down these 2 tabs here and then pull it out, or just pull it out and it should just slide out. Once it's all slid out, then you do all your connections. And there's a lot of people, this is your venting system here. A lot of people try to sneak the wires through the venting system. The problem with that, it's very hard to move the wires. And if you look in Flex's video, you'll see he also moves the little plastic piece that's here that redirects the air through these vents from the top, and it comes down here. So when you pull it down, okay, it may scare you how to put it back up. Well, right behind the screen here, where the hole is right here, you'll see like a clip and a triangle piece like this. It fits into it. So when you're putting this back, the plastic piece back into it, you're just going to make sure it's lined up. The wires are going to shear that hole that this plastic piece that's behind here goes into and sits into at the back of the screen back here. Okay, so Don't worry about it, and make sure that there's two grooves. There's two grooves over here. There's one over here, one over here. This plastic piece that's behind here slides in up into the clip and slides into the two brackets at the side. As long as you do that, you'll have no problem placing it back. When I did my screen, I did as little slack as possible, and it takes time because I didn't want too much wiring up here. But there's a lot of finagling. And let me tell you something, just a little tip, guys. Wrap the wires that you're not using in electrical tape. It's just easier to fish. It's easier to use. It's easier to move everything around. Do I have my keys? I do have my keys. So let me start up the car. Okay. So the screen. That's that. The screen boots up. Okay. Well, let me turn that off. Where is it? Alright. You don't want to copy, right? Turn the music off. Okay, you can see that the screen starts up with the AMG logo. So I'm glad I didn't lose that. That's still there. Mind you. Yeah, anyways, let me just wait till the screen starts up. You can see my digital screen over there. You can hear my vents. GPS connected. You can hear this. This is the Think. What is it called again? Oh, shoot, I forgot it. If you know what that is, comment below. I forgot what it is. Anyways, guys, so you can see it's all, this is what it looks like now. I can see here that, oops, let's get out of here. Okay, let's get out of there. Sorry. I can see I'm not connected to anything yet. GPS is not connected yet. Bluetooth not connected yet. Sorry. That's the wires that are down here. Those are the USB wires. Nothing connected yet. So if you had Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, you would plug into the external USB cables. So this already comes with Apple CarPlay already built into it. So, but I don't have an Apple phone, so I'm not going to use it. We can see we connected to satellite now. My phone is probably connecting to Mercedes-Benz actual system, which is right here. So if I pick that, see, okay, that's the command saying start the engine. If you don't start your engine, you get this. It'll say shut off in 3 minutes. But anyways, this is what the screen looks like, and back there is the radio. I can't start the engine because I'm on the passenger side. This is the navigation, and this is, of course, when you're on your navigation, you have Google Maps, right? You got Google Maps there. You got your media. I don't have anything installed right now on my media. So you got videos, and I think, yeah, I deleted the file. So I deleted that file. We got pictures. I deleted that file. Let's see. Pictures. I got some pictures that came with the system. I should have kept the video because the video was very high resolution. This one is the 1900, so it's very, very, very clear. So you can see if you use Bluetooth, that will actually stream from the phone to there. Now you just get out of here like this. You have your phone. You can see I'm not connected. That's because I'm most likely connected to the Mercedes side of the system. The Mercedes side of the system. But that's okay. You just go into your Bluetooth settings and you set it up to here. We'll skip the apps for a minute. So we got our browser, you know. Right now, if I clicked it, because I'm not connected to the system right now, there's no connection to the internet. You could buy a 4G card and you can stick it into the back of here if your provider offers you, like, you have a tablet that you want internet access, you want to share your internet access, well, you plug it into there. Mirror link. Oh, shoot. Didn't want to go to there. Get out of there. It's very sensitive, as you can tell. It's very responsive. Mirror link is another way to connect your phone to mirror the phone on here. It's another way to do it. The dash is just your engine. It will show you your engine, your RPM, your speed, and stuff like that. It will show you that. Display, that just turns off the display. Your settings, if you go to your settings, you can control where you navigate from, what navigation system you have. And you can see I have also Waze, and I have Google Maps. I told you to use Google Maps. You can set your time. As you can see, it's 10:26 a.m. You can see the dates there. The brightness of the screen. You can set the brightness for the daytime, brightness for the nighttime for the screen. You got your volume. This is your volume here is for your navigation. That's when this thing is talking. It's sending it through. There is a microphone that comes with it, but you don't need it if you got mine. Microphone is on this side here. So the screen actually has a microphone built in. This is your media. Have it all the way up because if I want to play music through the aux, I want it full. And this is the mix. The mix just basically means when the navigation is speaking and you're listening to music, how loud you want the navigation and the music to mix. So if you turn this down and you leave the navigation up, it will be the higher that speaks, if that makes sense. This is the language. Obviously, this is sold everywhere, so you can change to whatever language. I'm in English. This is the reverse. I have the panoramic 360 camera system, so you can see here that I chose that. But if you add a camera, you can add it there. You just have the reverse, but you don't have the front camera. You can add that. You could add it here or this one of these two here. I'm not sure what all these are for. Those might be for other cars. Your network, you can see here, we have our network. We have data sharing. We have WLAN because this has a built-in Wi-Fi. So you can see the Wi-Fi settings here. You can see it's searching right now and it's connecting. It's looking at people's Wi-Fi connections. And of course, this is your system. I've set the kilometers. You can set it to miles per hour. I've set in Celsius, just like the rest of the world, but you Americans will probably set it to Fahrenheit. I hope you can see that because all you can see is my Jordan jacket here. Hidden air conditioning. Not sure what that is for. I've never touched it. Sound effects is like when you push it. Like you push the button, you hear doop, 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 doop. Radar display, which is my front radar. You can actually add radar also onto this. So if you're American and you have a radar system, you can actually add it here and it will come up in the screen. So when you're in this feature, you're in your regular car feature. Right here, you will see the nav. You'll see the radar, which is pretty cool. The version you can see here, it's 2020, October. You can see I'm running the latest version, and especially made for Benz. Doesn't show the Android version. I wonder why. If I go to, there's a secret thing up here. Let's see if I get to it. There it is. Here's where you control the style. So the style I'm using is this one right now, which is what is currently close to the new MBUS system. But this one here is the older Android system. Some people might like that. So if I click that and I get out of here, you see it changes to this one, which is not too bad. I like this one too. You know, it tells you your speed, your mileage on your engine. Look at mine, 91. Outdoor temperature. It's cold out here. And you can see it has more, like it has apps, like they're different in the sense of the way they look, right? So you can do that, right? Or you can go back to the one I have, which is this style, right? Just bigger apps. Let's go back into that feature. This one here is if you add an amp, there are power cords that you can use that connect to it. So if you have a system in your car and you're already bypassing the Mercedes-Benz system, then you can actually tell it where you want the music to play from, where you want to amplify. I'm using the car's original amplifier, so that's why you see that. Here I have it on aux. This is automatic aux. So what that means is if I go to aux, automatically it switches to the MB system, the Android system, instead of staying in the MB system. So if I'm running the MB system and I go to aux, it will automatically go there and redirect the connection, and the sound. Navigation, I say yes, I want it. I'm not sure what this audio row is for. This is my screen settings for my car. Yours will be different. And this is it says rudder. This is where you sit. So we are left-hand drive. That's the left-hand side. If you're right-hand drive, right-hand side. That's what you choose. That's all that's in this feature. I can see I'm connected to Bluetooth now. I guess it switched from this one to this one. That's cool. So if I go back to the phone, I'm connected now. So you can see the phone functions are pretty much like the Mercedes. And here's the trackpad. The trackpad works. So if I go back to this one here, the trackpad works. You can see that. Trackpad works, which is pretty cool. Here I can tell if I have like how many apps I have open. Easy Connect, I connected by accident. Remember, open up the maps as connected. It's just like your Android phone. It shows you your fan, which is currently I'm on auto. Where is it? I'm on auto, so my fan. You can see this actually changes as the automatic changes. You can see what I have the temperature set at, but the car is off. This is just a quick button to turn off the screen. This is your return back. There's nothing to return to. They have an invisible button over here, which is the multi-screens, and you can pull up. It's a shortcut to control the volume. So say that your navigation is too loud, you can actually turn it down here. You can turn on the phone. You can turn on all the volume. You can turn on the music. You can even control the lighting. You can also turn it off. The lighting is set up to 3. You can turn off everything. You can set everything back to auto. What did I push? Oh, that's the internet. And I have to set that up because I have a BlackBerry, and BlackBerries protect your data, so it doesn't automatically share your internet connections. So, guys, this is the Android screen. This is, of course, my Retrofit, my digital screen. Yeah, guys, like I said, I didn't show you how to do all this because there's so many videos already on how to do it. It's just redundant to do it again. I'm going to let you know, though, Flex has different wiring. The wiring in this one connects differently. He also has a different Android version of his. His own says it's 10, but it doesn't look like this one. I'm not sure why it doesn't look like that. But yeah, so guys, I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. I know it's not like the technical videos of me showing you how to do things, but like I said, there's a lot of videos out there on how to do things. Like I said, guys, if you have any problems and you bought this system, this is a NaviFly. This is an actual NaviFly. I didn't buy it from a third party. I bought it from NaviFly, which is in China, but they make these screens and they make them like they make a lot of these screens. So if you want a reputable company, I sent them messages. They respond about 24 hours later, 24 hours in our time, because it's nighttime when I send them messages, daytime when they respond. They respond and let you know everything. They even sent me, because when I watched Flex's install, he gave good tips, but his connections were different. So I was like, man, how can I find it? Anyways, NaviFly sent me a message and responded. And they sent me a whole walkthrough on there. So I'll tell you guys, like, there's a speaker. Oh, shit. Oops. Like this speaker I originally installed, but you don't need it. If you have everything installed, and you connect the aux, then you don't need this speaker. You don't need that. Let me see. Is there anything else I didn't install? Yeah, there wasn't much of anything else. There's a lot of wiring back there for other stuff, but you don't need most of it depending on your Benz and the amount of things that you installed in your Benz when you bought it. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, remember, I have more things to come. It's getting to be winter, so it's cold. So I don't know how many more videos I'm going to be showing on this car. I might show you a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got some more ideas I want to go through on this vehicle. And yeah, right now I'm just going to reconnect the GPS wiring, and we're ready to go. Oh yeah, guys. Remember in the video earlier I said I didn't get the 12. This is the 10.5. And the reason I didn't get the 12 is because you see these? They're aluminum, and they come up here when they turn the wheel, right? Can't turn the cars off, but you turn the wheel, and I didn't want to risk my hand. Like, I've already got my hand stuck between here already, and it hurts. So I don't want to go through that again. Anyways, I've been ranting on enough now here, talking and chatting. I know this video's gone a little longer. Guys, like and comment below. If you have any questions, like I said, let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, peace.